Welcome back to another episode of 86. So the previous one was probably my favorite episode so far. It was absolutely incredible. The character writing was so good of Annette and her kind of like just projecting and venting out to Lena. That was really interesting because obviously Lena is just trying to fight the entire, I guess, the process. She's trying to fight the system that is currently in place. Meanwhile, Lena kind of gave up and is like, well, I can't change anything. So now that she sees Lena, or wait, did I say Annette? Annette, she gave up. And now she sees Lena who's trying to fight it, and she's like, well, if you're fighting it, that means that I'm wrong, right? So she kind of like projected a bit, vented and stuff. And it was really cool. A really interesting episode. But apart from that, I also had some theories and stuff. I'm not gonna reiterate them, but I guess we'll see where this episode is gonna go now. I don't know, but at the end of the episode, we also saw obviously Shin and his brother getting physically closer because they are about to engage in a in battle. So what's gonna happen here? I have no idea, but I'm expecting something, some kind of like maybe weird twist or something. So I'm excited for it. Anyways, without further ado, let's go into 86, episode 9. 28. Damn, that's a lot. Oh boy. Oh, okay. What's gonna happen here? Let's see. What's gonna happen here? Yep. It's the shepherds. Family time. Yeah. Ooh. Is it that, or is it trying to protect you? Yo! Whoa! An airstrike. Oh, I see.
失明なんていつかの話。迎撃砲の無断使用も命令違反も死ぬわけでもあるまいし。どうせ共和国だって道理なんかわきまえてないんです。私だけ道理に従ってやる言われなんかありませんし、とっととこうしていればよかったんです。あんた、ほんとバカだな。別にあなたたちのためじゃありません。この数が前線を突破してくれば共和国が危うい。私が死にたくないから戦ってるだけです。増援は私が抑えます。今交戦中の敵は自力で何とかしてください。ああ、任せろ。俺たちにとっちゃいい。
It is a very okay. So there's a few things that happened here. There's a few things. So she was able to get some like an airstrike organized here, and she was able to drop the airstrike on the enemy units, and also she can also share visual data, not just auditory data, which is interesting, right? But it makes her blind. Does it like instantly just make her blind, or is it one of those things where if you use it enough times, it over time gets you more and more and more blind, or is it just like from this moment on, she can no longer use her, I don't know, right eye or whichever eye she used. I guess we'll see. But one thing that is very dangerous that she said there is she said the Republic isn't being reasonable, so I don't need to be reasonable either, or something along those lines. That's an extremely dangerous train of thought, because the reason why the Republic isn't being reasonable is because they can afford to do that, and they are the ones who make the rules, right? So they can afford to not be reasonable by your rules because they are deciding what is reasonable and what isn't. But you, if you go against their rules and you're not being reasonable, then you can very easily be punished for it, right? So it's very dangerous to think that way, to think in that direction.
聞こえてね。
Sick. Whoa! What? It can do that? Hmm? Ugh.
したのにあんなに脆いとは。怪我をさせてしまったかもしれないが、それを含めて後で全部謝ろう。ようやくだ。ようやく取り戻せる。一緒にいられる。また絵本を読んであげるよ。だから、まずはその人間の体を捨てさせてやる。
Oh! Okay. うん。
こんなの足止めにすらならないよ。今のうちに何とかしないと。なぜタイの反応が戻ってます。
うん。
おいしい。起きろこのバカ。
Whose blood is that?
父さんと母さんが死んだのも、俺がこれから死ぬのも、何もかも全部お前の罪だ。シェー。兄さんは俺を許してない。今も責めてる。だからお兄様を弔うのでしょ。シェー。
Okay, Shin? No, the voice acting is so good. Bop. Got his ass. Smoke him.
さよなら、兄さん。
Boom.
そうか。もう俺が手を引いてやらなくても。ごめんな。兄さん。シン。
There you go. It's been resolved now.
シン。 シン。
Is that it? No.
少佐、同調切ってくれ。あんなの人に聞かれたかねえだろうから。
Okay, so she doesn't instantly go blind. It just aids to her blindness.
終わったわ。
Yeah, okay. Are we gonna see where she got the airstrike from?
顔を見せるなって言ったでしょ、レーナ。ええ、聞いたわ、ネット。了承した覚えはないけれど。迎撃砲管制システムへの侵入。それに、視覚の同調設定。ミアヘッド戦隊のためにやってくれるわね。やるわけないでしょ。私には関係ないんだから。やってもらうわ。どうしても。あなたが見捨てた幼馴染は
Yeah.
シンというのでしょ。
Yep.
なんであんたがその名前知ってるの。第一区に
Undertaker.
数少ないエイティシックス。私たちと同い年で年の離れた兄がいて、私よく知ってるの。兄との幼馴染のこと。だって直接話 あの子はまだ生きてるの。あの子はまだ私を恨んでるの。聞いてどうするの？関係ないんでしょ。関係
That's more like it, Lena.
関係はそうじゃないなら手伝ってもらうわ。どうする？
That's a more smart way to go about achieving your
意
goals.
外に捨てて
Guilt tripper.
最
Yeah.
後に捨てるの。悪魔。ええ、そうよ。ペンローズ技術隊員。私も
Yes. That's fun.
シンは無事よ。あなたのおかげで。助けたのは私じゃないから。
もういいぜ、話しても。少佐、声がすると思ったらいたんですね。
いますよ。当然でしょ。私はスピアヘッド戦隊のハンドラーなんですから。
はいはい、そうだね。
戦闘終了。お疲れ様でした。アンダーテイカー、皆さんも。
お疲れ様です、ハンドラー1。それにしてもさ、あんたどうしちゃったわけ？ここに来て一気にグレちまったよな。
グレてってそういうわけではありません。私はただレギオンごと私たちを吹っ飛ばすつもりなのかと思った。そんなわけないじゃないですか。
冗談に決まってるじゃん。頭固いな。
あら、そこが少佐のいいところなんじゃない？
そうそう、感謝してるぜ。助かったよ。
もう皆さんからかってますね。
ありがとうございます。やっと兄さんを弔ってやれました。
お兄様を弔うのでしょ。シェイ！いえ、偶然なんとかなっただけです。
そうですか。まさか神官が不活性の砲弾をあいつにぶつけて動きを止めるなんて。よくやろうと思ったね。
全体の半分が不発弾で、それで思いついて。
なるほどな。
次はもっとうまくやりますから。頑張ってね。期待してないけどね。
さて、ああ。ファイド、コンテナのつなぎ直し終わったか？整備と修理は寝るとこ決めてからだな。初日にこんだけ弾薬使っちまったのは痛いな。まあそれはいいんじゃないの？その分倒したんだし。だな。そんじゃま、
Yep. And we keep
それじゃあ
going.
な、少佐。次の奴らともまあまあうまくやってくれ。
ねえ、そういえばここってこのまま行っちゃっていいの？不発弾すごい出てたよね。地雷原みたいなものだし、このまま進むのはちょっと怖いかも。シンくん、迂回路ってすぐ見つかるかしら？
レギオン支配域とはいえ、近くに遭遇しそうなレギオンはいない。どこでも選べるけど、不発弾。歩きながら話すよ。っていうかし、本当に周り何にも見えてなかったんだね。
待ってください。置いていかないで。
ああ、いいなそれ。そうだな。俺たちは追われるんじゃない。行くんだ。どこまでも。行けるところまで。
This is what I want to see. Enemy's territory, the unknown territory.
夕飯はどうしよっか。初日なんだし、せっかくだから公平に行きたいよね。
ああ、それはそうなんだけどさ。
今から狩りに行くのはさすがにちょっと辛いわよね。
それよかとっとと寝たいよな。今日は疲れたぜ。それじゃ、明日の目的地はあの建物ってことで。時間も スの当番になっても文句は聞かないぞ。
ちょっと
よし、やめろ、この料理ベタ。あれ、何か見えない？建物みたいなの。
ほんとだ。
聖堂かな、あれは。駅じゃないか。
お城かお屋敷だったら素敵よね。一晩泊まれそうならもっといいわ。
お城とかも千区の向こうの方とかにあるのを遠目に見ただけで入ったことはないしね。
宝探ししよう。
そうだな。先を急ぐ旅ってわけでもねえし。
綺麗だね。
一面真っ赤だ。何の花だこいつは。
Oh no, that flower is poisonous.
ちょっといいのかな。なんか悪い気がする。
ちょっと歩いただけでも一気に花びらが散るよ。
散り際だったんだね。花吹雪みたいで綺麗だけど少し寂しくもあるわね。
こんだけ足元も目の前も同じ花の色だとむしろ怖いくらいだよな。自由になっていきなりいいものが見られたよね。
Out. That's fine.
ちょうどこの辺りが共和国の管制範囲ギリギリ86区とその外の境ってとこだな。ああ、ようやくここまで来られた。とうとうここに行き着いた。86区の俺たちの生きる戦場の外に。
The battlefield where we used to live.
少佐、先に行きます。少佐。
Nah, something is happening in the enemy territory. Something's brewing there that we're not seeing. Yeah, these flowers, aren't they like really poisonous? Are those lights? In the control towers? Why would there be lights? No signal. Yep. Makes sense. They wouldn't have signal in there. Dude! Ah! Come on, man! Come on! Oh, man! I want to see what's on the enemy territory. I feel like that's where the real mystery lies, right? I want to see what is happening there. There was so many theories that I was thinking up on the spot. There was like a crazy theory that I instantly contradicted when I thought about it for a bit longer, which was the theory of what if the 86 are somehow... I don't know. I was thinking about like maybe somehow everyone thinks that the Legion is on the side of... Okay, this is a crazy, horrible theory, by the way. It's completely wrong. But I was thinking, what if somehow everyone thinks that on our side it was actually the Legion that we were fighting with, but for some reason maybe only Lena or something would be fighting with the Juggernauts? No. Don't worry. And because the reason why I thought about that is because they said, oh, look, it's a cathedral. And then they showed our cathedral, right? In the Republic. And I was like, wait, are they secret? Are they somehow seeing our city and they're actually attacking us without us knowing? No. That was a crazy theory that I instantly abandoned. I wonder what exactly is happening, right? In the enemy territory. As I said multiple times before, I feel like that's that there's gonna be some kind of twist there. But I don't know what it's gonna be. Because I feel like we've achieved a lot of the, like, basically everything. I feel like there's no mystery apart from us not actually seeing what is happening. Like, I feel like all of the information for us has already been laid out. We just haven't seen it. We haven't confirmed it with our eyes that all of the information that we've laid out is true. But we've kind of like know everything that's supposedly happening out there. So I wonder what they're gonna do with the story. Because right now, the only thing is we need to defeat the Republic, right? Or, sorry, the Empire. We need to defeat the Empire before we all die. We also cleared up the entire brother plotline, it seems like. So now what are they gonna do with that? I feel like, as I said, the main twist or main some kind of like mystery is gonna come from visual confirmation of what's happening in Giat, right? I feel like that's gonna be the main, I don't know. Something's gonna happen there, I'm sure. I wonder what though. I don't know if the others are gonna die, but I'm fairly certain that Sheen is gonna stay alive. If Sheen dies, I'm gonna be very surprised. I wouldn't be that surprised if the other die. But if Sheen actually dies from here, I mean, they could legit just make it so that this team dies or something, or we fully lose contact. They bring in the new team, right? That's supposedly coming to replace them. And then maybe, you know what they could do? They could then make it so that there's no contact with obviously with Shin's team, but then we control this new team for some time, and then we do a similar thing, but we manage to actually get into Giat, right? And then once we're there, we find Shin and the others there. Maybe still alive, maybe, I don't know, doing something, whatever's happening in Giat. That would be kind of cool as well. I don't know where they're gonna go with this. Man. Okay, so obviously the brother situation, let's talk about it a bit more. The brother situation was interesting. He said, oh, I'm gonna save you from the shackles of like this human body or something along those lines. Also, up until this point, we kind of assumed that they were just playing their past memories and stuff, and they weren't fully sentient and they weren't fully like a person. But it feels like maybe it's because he is a shepherd and his brain was fully intact. Definitely his brother seemed like he was fully capable of like thought and like capable of putting out a full personality, which is interesting. Also, what the hell were those arms and stuff? That was almost like magic, what he was doing there. He was just conjuring up arms from like, that looked like, I don't know, steel arms or quicksilver arms or something like that, mercury arms. It was creepy, but that was also interesting. Wonder, man, I have no idea what they're gonna do with the story. Cause, yeah, I guess we'll see. There's no use speculating too much because I just don't know. Also, the interesting thing is, Lena, right? Her change when she was talking to Annette. That's really, really cool. I was saying, like, obviously, what she was saying was just guilt-tripping her, and it is just a horrible thing to do to someone you care about, right? And to say, to guilt-trip them like that. But if she is genuinely trying to fix or change the current system, then she's gonna need to do things like this and even worse, right? She's not gonna, she can't just keep playing the empathy card. So, yeah, and she did it here. I actually like that. She definitely went about it in a way that is more smart and more likely to achieve what she wants to achieve, right? No matter what, no matter how bad of a thing, how bad of a look it is. So that's interesting though. That is interesting. I wonder if she's gonna use that more and more and more, and we're gonna be seeing her become more and more ruthless. That would be kind of cool as well. I guess we'll find out. But for now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.